Hey, welcome back to Protocade. My name is Vince, and in this video I'm going to show you guys how we make games at Protocade. Like, what is our process? How do we do it? What tools do we source? The whole gamut. And keep in mind, a lot of the stuff we're going to show you is pre-alpha stuff. The stuff that other places won't show you. It's not pretty, and that's probably why they don't show you. But to make this authentic, this is my desktop that you're looking at. This is me you're looking at, and this is how we make games. But before we begin, hit the subscribe button. We'll crank out more videos, and you can see kind of what we're doing. Oh, and on the website, go ahead and vote for the next game you want to see us make. So, and we'll do it. All right. So, how do we make games? Well, it's very simple. We start with a game that we loved from the past, a retro game, and in this one, I'll show you. We usually source videos first, and we're gonna evaluate what they're doing, reverse engineer it in a sense, and we're going after Joust in this month. So what we'll do is we'll say, hey, what are they doing? They got a run, walk, flap, and collisions. If you're higher than the enemy, you'll beat that Joust. They'll turn into an egg. If you don't touch that egg for a while, it'll hatch and turn into what I call a rider, where a mount will come in and collect that rider and then kind of respawn that enemy. Given enough time, a pterodactyl will come out, and on levels, I think 3 and higher, the bottom platform will disintegrate, leaving access to what they call the lava troll. And there's a lot of little things that you miss, like right there. I don't know if you saw that. There's a skidding on the butt, right? Right there. Also, there's another one where I think it's, look how fast they are right now. And then when they die, you probably missed it. They're fast. The enemies are fast. And then as soon as he dies, they slow down. They're easier. So a lot of things are easy to miss like that unless you're kind of watching it. So I'll do that one more time. The birds are flying fast. There's hard difficulty. You die, and now it's slow. Like right here, they're on a parabolic path, flying. Flap, flap, flap. And then as soon as you die, they're not on a parabolic path anymore. They're just kind of floating. So a lot of those things we'll just kind of say, oh, okay, that's how they're doing it. Cool. So we'll take what we find there and we'll go to Trello and we'll make a list. Here's got a bunch of things that we're doing. In Joust, you'll see we'll break it down. The core mechanics will be at the top. Player mechanics, low poly this, player movement, enemy prefab, egg prefab, buzzard prefab, and that's kind of where we're at. I can show you that in a second. And then from there, we're going to go to level sequence, particles and animations, sounds, music, and scoring. Try to get the scoring right with the original. And that's really about it. We don't have a lot of GUIs. We don't do pre-production or concepting. We don't do a lot of focus testing at the end and beta it out. We just kind of do it, crank it out, play it, have fun with it, tweak it, and then we can change it after the fact. I mean, there's no reason we can't. And get it out there. If it sticks to the wall, we'll do more, make more, and make But other than that, we'll just we're on to the next one. So we are a Unity house. We use Unity, and this is in its current state. Again, keep in mind, it's not pretty. This is how you prototype games. You start with just core mechanic type items, and right now I'm just using cubes for the platforms and a quad with a simple texture that was, copied. And so there's movement, there's various speeds you can take, running, slide to stop. If you can hit the platforms just right, you'll skid on your butt. If you hit that corner, you'll do that spawn to the other side, which the game did. And little things like that. And then from the player mechanics, we did the enemy prefab. Enemy prefab looks like this. Enemy prefab, when you hit them, they'll throw an egg in the air, and if you don't get that egg, well, you know the game Joust, and it'll hatch into what I call a rider, and then a mount will fly in to pick up the rider, and if you don't collect the rider in time before the mount gets to him, then you didn't get him. Given enough time, a pterodactyl will come in. I'll show you the pterodactyl in a second. Oh, looks like he's getting hung up on the wall. Oh, not good. Little buggy bug. All right. So I collected the rider, so the mouse is going to fly away. So kind of embarrassing, but anyway, this is what happens in game development. So there's a bug. We'll do it again and see if this one, well, obviously he won't get caught up on the wall, but should work. All right, so, and then here is, I'll put in the pterodactyl and take out the enemies as if, and maybe like do wave 5, which is the egg wave with the pterodactyl. And all these bad boys will hatch. In the game, it seemed like there was a random timer between 8 and 12 seconds that the riders would hatch from these eggs. So that's what we're doing here. Right now our pterodactyl's not killable, but if he touches you, yeah, you'll die. That's about it for now. That's where we're at. And I just wanted to demystify kind of the game development process here at Protocade. It's not that hard. I mean, this is, this is me. This is how we make it. This is my desktop. I'm not, and we have a blast doing it. So tune in next week when I show you kind of where it is after that. It should be a lot closer to being done. Next is going to be swapping out for Tom's art and polish. And then we'll get it out and you can play it. So look forward to that. All right, stay tuned and thanks.